Hello everyone, I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also known as Ron, and we are here to stream some EVE Online. So without further ado, looks like these guys already are on board here. They're kind of going wild, so let's get switched over here. And let's see what we got going on. Tonight's the minor viewer mining event night. So, and I think Jackson's already got a. No, it's doing it again. Look, it's got my two ones on there, which was really weird. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that. All right, so let's warp out here to Jackson. Get double the ore then, if only, if only, if only, if only. All right. Getting Kragan out here as well. Warping out there to Jackson. I apologize. My cold is still acting up. Oof. I'm right up against an asteroid there. Very nice. All right, so good old Blossom gave me this new things, and I gotta figure out how to use them. So let's go ahead and get set up. Open this guy up. Oh, I was a little under the weather all weekend long. So yes, it was a little bit. But all good, getting better. So, getting better. So we are doing the fleet, so we are in Ufine. So feel free to come in and join us. I apologize about the sniffling. It's been okay all day today until just now, so of course, which is how it usually works. Alright, let me get Kragan set up because he's just sitting out here doing nothing. Ooh. Oh, he's got the old one. That's weird. Why is that not working? Oh, there it is. Because I sorted them the other way. Yeah. There we go. All right. All right. Those guys are done. Return. What's up, Drachenhort? I did find a G to route through 2 wormholes if anyone wants to avoid camps. 13 jumps total. I'm going to send an invite to Nat1. Once Drachenhort gets on here, we'll get him an invite too. We've got a good old group tonight, so appreciate you guys all being here. I'm gonna send... Oop, wrong one. Lania isn't in yet. Sending her an invite. That's it. Oh, see, I haven't seen a good Empire belt in a while. I need some Empire belts. Yeah, I need some Empire belts. I am way short on Nox, so yeah, I definitely need to find some. Maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to bowling tomorrow. I haven't been to bowling in a couple weeks. So I'm going to go to bowling tomorrow. Oh, that's easy. Oh, sorry about the ads. Actually, for some reason, it's going to generate another set of ads for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it accidentally got dismissed. I bet you I accidentally hit dismiss during the hype train. Blue-gray's got ads. There you go. Thanks, Jackson, for the gift sub. Oh, you snoozed him. I got you, Blossom. I was thinking maybe I accidentally did. Yeah, Blossom is my moderator now, so she has the power. She hasn't banned kicking yet. Yeah, I was afraid of that. But I trusted her, so I think she'll be good. She may ban you for other reasons, but she won't ban you just because you're you. So... Hey, Blossom, can you do me a favor and can you send me that overview that you sent to my main? I'd like to use it on my alts, because now that I'm getting used to it, I don't know how to act on my old one. Maybe send it to the late night one, and then whoever wants it can use it. We got 8 people in the system and 8 people in our fleet. Oh man, they're dropping like flies.
The asteroid is depleted.
I'll get you in a second. Yeah, now that I'm getting used to it, I don't know how to act. I saw it on Kragen's. I saw the old one and I was like, how does this work? Thanks, Blossom. Oop. I want it over on this guy. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you very much. Gotta figure out one of these days how I export that. For what it's worth, I was setting up crafting in Nay, just my wormhole kit, but they got swarmed with code gankers daily, actually chatting their... Yeah. Marshall, yeah. Alright, so massive score. Ooh, no, sort by name. There we go. Alright, so there's our massive score die. Got those lined up. Check, check. Got these lined up. Check, check. Alright. No worries, Blossom. Yeah, I've grown accustomed to it, Jackson. She gave it to me when we were doing the abyssals, and now I don't know how to work the old one anymore. I saw Kragan's overview, and I was kind of like, which one do I use? Of course, I haven't logged on in several days either, so... Yeah, they were good. They were good. She kind of took me under her wing, so we did some easy ones. We did the destroyer ones. Or, yeah, we did the destroyer ones. Yeah. No, we did them in destroyers. So, yeah, we did jackdaws. So it was just her and I. Yeah, 2 destroyers or 3 frigs or 1 cruiser, so... Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. We didn't think about that. But yeah, they worked out pretty good.
The asteroid is depleted.
Super satisfying to make what you use be able to replace it. Not quite enjoying it so far. Yeah, that's why. That's one of the reasons I started building, was just for the satisfaction of being able to get those. So, no worries. Nat 1, blue gray. But yeah, that was one of the reasons I started building. So. Ugh. So what's new with everyone? I saw Marverick in there a minute ago. Somebody needs to make sure he's subbed. So he doesn't get stuck with ads. Oop. Those my miners aren't running over here. It sucks. Alright. Been winning 4 or 5 invention jobs a lot lately. So you do them in runs of 5. I always do them in runs of 10. Because that's where I've found I get the best. Dual signatures on near and far side. Yeah, I always do 10 jobs at a time when I do my inventions, and yeah, so that's what I do. I do them in groups of 10, and so that way I seem to get close to the percentage if I do them in groups of 10. If I do them in less than that, I didn't always get the percentage that it shows on the invention. I would usually get less. So when I look here and I look for, let me look for my sigil. Alright. Actually, that ain't gonna work. But yeah, so when I look at my sigil, if I do the 10, I usually get very close to this percentage. And then when, of course, I add a decryptor on there, so the decryptor helps. But if I do it in anything less than that, so runs, then I usually don't get them. So I usually get less. So that's why I started doing them in 10s. So you do them as separate jobs. So you do 1, 1, 1, 1. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then I use the decryptors on all the ships that I work with. So that way I get them. But it looks like I'm short some data cores for this guy, but I've got a whole bunch of pro raiders already queued up. So, but I need to look at those frigates you're talking about. See if I can get one of those. Start doing those. Yep. And I get multi-run BPCs 4 out of 5 times. That's pretty good. So, yeah, it's one of those. It's not an exact science. So, sounds like Jackson's found a better way than mine. So, but yeah, invention. And so a lot of times I've had a couple. I just had one the other day that I got 7 out of 10. So like I said, I do 10 runs, and I got 7 out of 10 that were successful. But normally I'm looking at 5 to 6 is where the average. So, but yeah, 4 out of 5 is much higher. Just a reminder that I may be mining with y'all, but I still buy your compressed ore. Yep. Hawk, Harpy, Retribution, Vengeance, Crusaders. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't have any of those. And a Torrent. Okay. Yeah, I don't have that one either. Deluge. Yeah, I think I do have a deluge to build. But once again, I'm super short on Nox, so I got to get some Nox. I've been inventing a lot of stuff, but I can't build anything because I don't have any Nox. Yeah. Remember we were talking about the website Janus? Yes, we were talking about Janus, which somebody had posted, and for the life of me, I did not save. So, because I really need to get that so I can look up stuff. So, yep. From the ochre and the other one, the jet ochre and the other high-end one, the Illigia something. Yeah. That's a little too risky for me. Though I have heard that you can actually use a filament to jump down there and jump back, which would be not too bad. I could probably live with that. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, PI and high sec is almost worthless. So. Excuse me. Sorry, I haven't been sleeping well. Oh, I'll get it, Blue Gray, but thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta get a couple Empire belts here now that I'm back to playing, and honestly, I have way too much going on. Too many balls in the air, so. Distance for PI and null are sort of easy to get in and out. So that's not too bad. Here someone mentioned G to buy, G to split, G to sell prices. I mean, generate a price from Janus. It gives you the average prices things are being bought or sold. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to look up Janus. Because, yeah, somebody put the link on the other day, but I did not save it because I was not smart. So, yeah, I'll find it one of these days.
The asteroid is depleted.
Oh, man. They're dropping like flies. Yeah. There it is. Thank you, Blossom. That way I can save it. Appreciate it. Oh, plenty of rocks here. But they just don't have what I need. So, yeah, plenty of rocks here. You picked a good one. Oh, excuse me. You picked a good one. Yeah, that's true. If it wasn't for you showing me the Empire belts, I'd still be doing low sec runs. Risking my life all the time. That was crazy talk. Yeah, we might have to try some nullsec stuff. Work it out with our goon friends so we don't step on any of their areas. What's up, JKT? Good to see ya. Yeah, unfortunately you have to be VIP to post links, so sorry. Yeah, you know, that's not a bad idea. I never try to buy stuff, but you're right. I got titanium coming out my earlobes. So much I can't haul it. So yeah, I could start taking it to Jita and trading it, so. JKT's been around a bit. There you go. Yeah, Blossom already posted it, but thanks, JKT. Appreciate it. I was able to save it. Yeah. I'm a hoarder. I don't like to buy nothing. I don't know if I can help it. I just want to sell. Yeah. Unfortunately, it never quite works out that way. So. Yeah. See, I've consolidated most of those. Of course, I don't know. Sorry about that. My throat's, So, yeah, my list is still pretty long, unfortunately, but it was consolidated at one point. Now I'm spreading out again, so. Yeah. I love to stockpile and then forget where to sell it exactly. That's what I usually do, so. But yeah, maybe I will. I've got a ton of trit, so maybe I will start trading some of my trit for Nox. That makes sense. So Hughes leading. Looks like Kickin's in first place. Jackson's in second. Wow. Kicking. Way to go, Kicking. That's got to be hard for Jackson to live with. So, yeah, sitting on piles of trip when you need knocks. Yeah, exactly. I actually had to upgrade my resource container because it couldn't hold all my resources. So, I had to go with a bigger container. So, I wasn't trying to rub it in. I was just noticing. Yeah, I was just noticing. You're the one who starts all the trains, all the hype trains, but Kicking ends up finishing them. I don't know. Did you guys get Marverick? Did he get a subscription? He's back now, so. Nope, I don't see him out there. Okay. He was on earlier. Actually, it's weird. It says 11 people are watching, but it doesn't show that many in chat. So. Kind of weird. There's eisbearg. How you doing today? Bum, 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 bum. All right. Thanks, Jackson, for the gift sub. My resources kept growing too. Just went for the enormous freight to hold me over for a while. Yeah. I was gradually building it up. But yeah, I can't remember which one I went with. Somebody in stream actually gave me a blueprint for the higher level one. And so I went finally build it so that I could use it. Because they're so hard to haul around. I bought Planet Crafter today on Steam. It's on sale. Another e-player turned me on to it. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's repetitive. I played it back when it was in real early access. So it may have come a little ways since I played it. So Jackson with 100 gift subs. Way to go, buddy. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, see, Kickin doesn't have one of those, so. Yeah, see, I don't know if I got the DLC. I'm going to have to check that one out. Like I said, it's been a while since I played it, so. Jackson, thanks for the bits. Yeah, I'll have to check out the DLC because I haven't checked that one out. Kickin, thanks for the bits. Guys are getting carried away. Just a new planet. Okay. Yeah, see, I just played it on the original planet. Like I said, I played it when it was really early access, and it was just kind of repetitive, so I got bored with it. It was nice, kept me entertained for probably 20 or 30 hours, so FS-wise, they did not really know how to dye rice, yeah. Shamrock 1000. Kick him. He keeps upping his game. Kickin's ahead with gift subs. Kickin's ahead with bits. Just stirring it up, stirring it up. You better watch it, Kickin, because Blossom has the power now. She might kick you just so Jackson can win. Sorry about that. I've been actually thinking about taking another look at Elite Dangerous because they got a new update out for it, which added a bunch of stuff, and I haven't taken a look at it. So I was playing No Man's Sky for a bit, but unfortunately, I just don't have a whole lot of time to play anything lately. Way too many things going on for our move, so. Yeah. Let me have it for 10 seconds. Way to go, Jackson. He's going to start counting it off for 10 seconds. Yeah, it should be up. If you page up, Brother Belize Bautista, you might have missed it. Let's see if I can copy it again. There you go. Can't read or listen. Yeah. Yeah, she's still learning her abilities, I think. She does have quite a few that she hasn't quite discovered yet. Yeah, now that I've been using that new overview, I don't know how to act with the regular ones. Jackson, thanks for the bits. Oops. It's back on top. Back on top. I used that right hand thing on the AK-47. I love being on the top. Yeah, I bet you do. I'm going to let that one go. Yeah, I didn't know about saving the overviews, so 10 seconds are up. Thanks, Kicking, for the bits. He literally counted to 10.
The asteroid is depleted.
Literally counted to 10.
Asteroid is depleted.
Literally counted to 10. Screen celebration. I didn't see it go. Normally that does a whole bunch of fireworks. Timed out Kicking for 600 seconds. I told you. She's just discovering her powers. She's just discovering her powers. Just discovering her powers. Just coming into her own. Thanks for the bits, Jackson. Thanks for the subscription gifts. You guys are really getting carried away now. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. Get ahead. Sorry about that. Don't make me laugh. I start coughing. Yeah, now she probably doesn't know how to release Kicking from his imposed timeout. That's the car wash shower. Yeah. Car wash shower. Yeah, that's a whole different line of questioning. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you brought up the shower, Blossom brought you back. Is there sexy suds? We were thinking of a car wash shower that, you know, sprays from all directions so that Blossom can get clean much quicker. So, he says he's still timed out. Won't let him talk. It's probably going to make it last a full minute or a full 10 minutes. I don't know how to even fix that one. Oh, so you may need a refresh, Kicking. Yeah, if you refresh the stream, it'll probably let you start talking again. That's a good point. Now my eyes itching. Problem with this warm weather. Now my allergies are kicking up. Alright. Oops. Man, I haven't had any problems in forever. Why today? I mean, don't get me wrong, it was 60 degrees, but still. 60 degrees ain't nothing. Probably the trees are starting to bud. Anyone here not in the fleet? Well, yeah, Blue Gray's not there yet. Nat 1. He might be on his way. Oh, man. Alright, stop it. Or actually, he's probably in the fleet. He's just not in the sector. That's it. There you go. No worries, Drachenhort. I probably need to still invite you. Yeah, I'm going to send you an invite, Drachenhort. Sorry, I haven't sent you an invite yet. Yeah, my PI always takes forever. Well, it depends. If I just refresh the mining, it doesn't take that long. But if I have to move stuff around, it usually takes longer. I haven't actually used any of those templates yet. I need to. Gotta stop scratching my eyes. Once I start, I can't stop. Like eating Pringles. Remove ban on Bigglesworth. Ban Bigglesworth. Remove ban on Bigglesworth. Ban Bigglesworth. What are you banning Bigglesworth for? Bigglesworth's a good guy.
The asteroid is depleted.
He's a lurker. Yeah, he's probably asleep, so you'll go blind. Yeah, exactly. I probably will. I hate when that happens. Accidentally ban somebody. Whoops.
The asteroid is depleted.
He probably didn't notice. I was looking at different buttons and my mouse did that spam clicking thing it did when we were doing Abyssals. Yes, I do remember that. Started clicking all over the place. I thought she was just click happy. Sorry. Got the sniffles. It's a lot better than it was. Drac wants that from... Blossom's probably sitting at their computer shouting, "Unlimited power! Unlimited power!" We'll have to get that. I'll have to get that meme. I'll have to find that meme for her. Every time she gets carried away, you guys can play it. Oh, that's from episode 6? No. No. Episode 3. Episode 3. Star Wars Episode 3. Where Anakin becomes Darth Vader. With Samuel Jackson. And Samuel Jackson tries to kill the Emperor. Or the Sith Lord. And then he flies out the window. Unlimited power. Yeah. With his old crushed up face. Yeah. Because, Samuel Jackson uses his lightsaber to reflect the lightning back at him. And that's why Anakin intervenes, because he can't let him die, because he needs him to save Padme. Yeah. I saw a good meme the other day. It said, the Anakin says, "The Jedi will never let us be together." And Padme says, "Well, you could just quit." And he gets this kind of stupid look on his face. She says, "I'm a senator. I've got more than enough money, and they won't even take your lightsaber away. You can just leave. You don't lose your power. You don't lose your lightsaber, She said, "You can just hang out with your hot senator wife." It's like, yeah, how come that never happened? That would have made so much more sense. Yeah. Oops. All right. All right. Finally, the itching died down. That's where the sniffling's coming from, too. Sent you a Discord message, Bond. All right, sorry. I didn't even hear it. Ah, there you go. Yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you needed to go to mod mode. Unlimited power. I'm definitely going to have to get that meme. Definitely going to have to get that meme. The fleet of power, yeah. I don't know who Brother Bautista is. I wonder if that's... JKT
The asteroid is depleted.
is actually listening to me on the stream, so it's got to be somebody. I put an image of Blossom in his up, so that's it. All right, so yeah, let me add you. So then that way I get you marked. And that way I know who you are. Lilu Dallas. There you go. Well, thanks for being here, JKT. I appreciate it. Oh, Jackson, thanks for the gift sub. I was just thinking that, you know, my subs were at an all-time low, and now you guys have kind of blown that out of the water. I think you doubled them today, so. Yeah, you did. Almost doubled them. It was 14 when we started, so I had to fix it. Yeah, JKT, you're always welcome to mine with us. Everybody's welcome to mine with us. Jackson and Kicking alone try to make sure nobody has to put up with ads, so. Unless Kicking is still muted. Mine for fun, mine for friends, mine to sell to Blossom. Yeah, you got all kinds of options, right? Got all kinds of options. We do not charge for the event. You guys are always welcome to come, and whatever you mine is yours. Sell it to Blossom, sell it to NPC stations, sell it to your corp. Completely up to you. Now I've been posting pics of Blossom in Discord. I gotta check that out. I don't know why I'm not getting the notifications from Discord now. Oh, there it is. That's it right there. Yep, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yep, the one Blossom posted is the one I was thinking of, but I like the one Kickin' posted better. I think I'll have to get that one on as a pop-up. Anytime she gets out of control, we can rein her in with that one. Purple wrinkles, yep. Yeah, that was supposedly, that was from Mace Windu's lightsaber, since his was a purple lightsaber. So we actually pay you to be here if you sell to me. There you go. Yeah, exactly.
The asteroid is depleted.
Just looking through my old war box, looking at that Mount Pictaboo eruption down. Yep, that was a good one. And that one covered a ton of stuff. Every once in a while, the Earth shows us, hey, I'm still here. I'm not happy about what you guys are doing. But dark lightning rules. There you go. At least it Estes. Star Wars. It does. I don't get the SWTOR. Star Wars something. Not that I've ever played it. Off. KOTOR1 was an epic game for the reals. Chain lightning still gives me chills. Yeah, yeah. Star Wars The Old Republic. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I thought I recognized it, and I was like, man, that really looks familiar. Now I'm getting the notification from Discord. Now I'm getting them. Jerry Can with his coffee. This is kind of at night, Jerry Can. You're supposed to have your other stuff. Yeah, you're supposed to have hot chocolate this time. Star Wars Old Republic is an MMO that was based on Knights of the Old Republic. Okay.
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, see, I don't think I ever played any of those games. And I don't know why. You know, red lightning exists and it shoots from the ground up instead of the sky down. Yep. I think all lightning actually shoots from the ground up instead from the sky down. Oh. Hellspawn power. There you go. I like this thing since it's always near volcanoes. It's near Sith Lord being born. There you go. So I heard a really good one today. So Christopher Lloyd, who played Doc, what was Doc's last name? He played the scientist in Back to the Future. They said that he traveled back so far in time. Doc Brown, thank you, Kickin. Yeah, he traveled back so far in time that he went to a universe far, far away, and created a religion called Mandalorian, which was concatenated from Man in DeLorean. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought there's one I could get behind. Doc Emmett Brown, that's it. Why I couldn't think of it as Doc Brown. Those are some of my favorite movies. Michael J. Fox in his prime. Man in the DeLorean. Yep, Man the DeLorean, yep. Yeah, I saw that one on Facebook today. That's the first time I ever seen that one. That was pretty good. Dolly Parton's husband passed away earlier this evening. I don't even know who Dolly Parton's husband was. In fact, I didn't even know Dolly Parton was married. I was always kind of upset that she never married. Her and Kenny Rogers never, you know. Yep, he died today, March 3rd, 2020. Carl Thomas Dean. Didn't know she was married. Oops. Carl Dean. Yep. The man has done really good, though, for the battle he has fought. Yeah. You talking about Michael J. Fox or Carl Dean? I don't know what he was fighting, but Michael J. Fox, I agree. Yeah, he actually made a statement here just recently that said he'll be here until Parkinson's isn't. And I thought that was pretty profound. I like that one. So, yeah. You know, I don't know. That's a good question, Jackson. I never got into the Harry Dresden thing. I really need to read those chronicles. Everybody's recommended those. Yeah, that's what everybody said, and I've never read them. Never read them. Yeah. Yep. Wish I could read. I wish I could read. I read a lot. In fact, I may be reading here more because we have no furniture in the Philippines. So we got our internet hooked up today. So we have internet there, though no one can tell me how fast it is. I don't know why, but it is satellite internet, which I was surprised because they claimed it was fiber. But I'm like, okay, well, if it's satellite, it's not fiber. But yeah, so we have our internet hooked up at our rental. And I think they're putting an air conditioner in this week as well. My wife's profit sharing bonus check was not as big as we thought, so we're only putting in one. So yeah, it's satellite, which was weird because I was going to get the Elon Musk one, Starlink. I was going to get it as a backup, but now this one's already satellite, so I'm like, I don't want two satellites because the reason I would need a backup is if it was it was acting up because of storms or whatever. So, but yeah, we'll see. They claim it is. Everybody in the development. So we're renting a place in a big development, but it's weird that the development has no internet. There's one guy outside of development that provides internet for everybody in the development. I don't know. It's really strange. So, but yeah, they say it's better than what they have. So my brother-in-law and his wife are staying at our rental place now because it's better than what they have at their place. So I said, okay, well, that must be pretty good. But it's probably not gigabyte like I'm used to here. But I knew that wasn't gonna be a big deal. But yeah. Yeah, if they don't use bongos, right? Yeah. But yeah, I was figuring whatever they had, I was gonna have the Starlink as a backup. But since this one's already satellite, I really don't want the Starlink as a backup because the satellite sometimes has problems if it's cloudy or if there's storms and that kind of stuff. So, but while we're in the rental, we'll probably have brownouts because we won't have solar until we build our place. But yeah, there's a whole lot of things going on with our move, and that's just been causing problems. So, but we're working through them all. We're still on track at this moment. We haven't bought airline tickets yet because there's issues with the dog, but we're still on track to try and move April 9th. So, but that one's still tentative because there may be issues. But I actually took the dog to the vet today and got her all new shots because my current vet, I took her to a new vet because my current vet would not provide the information needed to the company I have working on my paperwork. I don't know why. They've been a problem ever since I joined them. But ironically, they sent me to a different vet that's actually closer to my house and cheaper than my other vet. I was like, why wasn't I going to this place in the first place? And they're like, yep, we're going to fill out all the paperwork. So I was like, fantastic. So that should be that should be off the hook. Now the only problem we have is that the dog may be overweight, and if she's too heavy, they won't let her on the plane. So we're trying to put her on a diet. So we'll have to see how that goes. Unfortunately, her mother has been really coddling her since Benedict's passing. So, but yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, for the paperwork that they have to fill out, they have to have the lot number and everything on the vaccines. And I think my other vet didn't keep track of that. And so they couldn't provide it, so they just started ignoring the company, and yeah. But then I was afraid because they said, okay, we're going to send you to this new vet. And so they actually called me today and said, go to this vet today. And so I went over there, and yeah, Caucasian Shepherd, yeah. But yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, I've been having problems with them from day one. I chose them because they were USDA certified, which is what's required to take the dog out of the country. But they haven't done anything along that, so. Said, Jackson, you run out of water? I'm still compressing. Your old vet was just lazy. Yeah, they were very lazy, and it was very frustrating. But yeah. So it turns out this one's closer, which I had known. They're actually easier to get an appointment with. Like I said, I got an appointment same day, which I never got with my other vet. It was always several weeks out. And so, yeah, it was just night and day. So, but, c'est la vie. Yeah, mine's still working. You're getting a weird error. That's weird. Maybe you're out of range. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see where he is. No, he's not that far away. He's real close to me, so he can't be out of range. Well, yeah, and you're real close to me too, so yeah, he's not out of range. That ain't it. Probably the power that Blossom has extended to the fleet as well. I didn't realize that. Sorry, she probably blocked you. Yeah, she probably somehow cut off your compression. She's got power she didn't even know she had. Wreaking all kinds of havoc. Unlimited power! Sorry. Sorry. That's such... I'm going to definitely have to get that meme on here. Did you figure it out, Kickin'? I had a good moon pop the other night. One of our alpha miners brought himself and made an American Armageddon miner. 8 mining layers. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, exactly, Blossom. Unlimited power. She's screwing with Kicking on all levels. Yeah, we talked about doing some moon mining. We haven't done that yet. This system's actually got a lot of moons, so we may have to look into that. He logged off. He's going to log back in probably. Oh yeah, that's the old days. Old days when we had to, when they didn't have mining barges. You had to come up with whatever. Yeah, exactly. Now they're gank targets. Gankers would love to take out something like that. Yeah, he must be trying to relog, see if that'll clear it. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah. No, I don't know. 8 miners. Well, the problem is, I don't think the Armageddon had a very big cargo hold. So, I mean, you'd have to jet can mine. She probably wouldn't be able to get 8 miners on a single run. You'd probably fill up the cargo in one cycle. Yeah. Fred did the same with the Praxis. Surprisingly efficient, especially for alphas. Yeah, the Praxis I could see, because you don't need any skills to fly it. And so, yeah, that one kind of makes sense. I could see that one. Not that I would probably ever do it, but I could see alphas doing that. Because that would be... They wouldn't have the skills for the mining barge. They wouldn't have the skills for anything else. But the Praxis doesn't require any skills, so they could definitely pound that one. I didn't shave this week because I missed church, so I don't think I left the house all weekend. Yeah, you could put expanded on it, and it would increase it enough at least so you could get through one cycle. No, I shave before church. That's the only time I shave. I'm one of those guys that my facial hair does not grow at an exceeding rate, so I only have to shave once a week. So I shave before church. So if I don't make church, then I don't shave. So And my wife is not a facial hair fan, so this will make sure that I don't get anywhere near her for all week, which isn't happening much anyway. So this move is super stressful, causing us both a lot of stress. Yeah, see, yeah, that's one problem I've never had. I think it took me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years to grow a mustache when I was younger. So yeah, the one that actually anybody noticed. Back before the gray, my hair was kind of a dirtier blonde, and so yeah, it really didn't show up. But yeah, it's one I've been blessed with. I can buy a pack of razors and it'll last me years. In fact, the wife and I were talking about that recently because we're trying to buy things that'll be more expensive over there ahead of time and sending them over. And that was one that we looked at. Was Costco had a thing of razors for, I mean, it was like 25 replaceable razor blades for the razor that I use, and I was like, yeah, that'll last me probably the rest of my life. Except in the Philippines, I'm probably not going to want to ever go more than a week. In that kind of heat, it'll probably get itchy. Traction just need a new invite, please. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Sorry about that, buddy. Mismo, you wanna mine with us? I don't know if he's in the stream. Strangedane, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. Did that fix your problem, kicking? Or because you're not in the fleet, you can't tell, right? Gotta wait till it cycles so you can tell if you can compress again. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh my goodness. Sitting over here and he's not mining at all. I think we're down to the last couple, aren't we? Yeah, we don't have many left in here. There was an ore glitch. Yep, we are, Strangedane. You're welcome to join us. We'll still be here for at least another, probably hour, at least an hour, probably an hour and a half or so. So is it true, Bond? What did I miss? So is what true? Good company. Yes, very good company. Jackson's here tonight, which is a rare treat. Pretty deep in wormhole space right now, but I appreciate there. No worries. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. That guides in the Philippines give something extra for the $23 an hour. Yeah, most of them probably will. You could probably get something extra for a lot less than $23 an hour. $23 an hour, $20 is 1,000 pesos, which is about a fifth of what most Filipinos make a month. They make about 5,000 pesos a month is the average Filipino wage. So 20 bucks is a fifth of what they make in a month. So yeah, you can get just about anything for 20 bucks. In fact, the first time I went, the maid, I stayed with her sister, stayed with Adele, my wife's sister, and her maid, That's what they paid the maid for a month, was 20 bucks, 1,000 pesos a month. Now, she ate all their food. She had a room in their house. Well, she slept with them, in the same room, so. But yeah, they, 20 bucks is a big deal there. One of the reasons I'm moving there. So, yeah. Because the money goes a lot further. And I don't have a whole lot of money, so that'll be nice. So, yeah, that'll make a huge difference. So, I gotta move just to hang out with Bond during the nights. Yeah, you're welcome. Like I said, it'll probably be a year at least. Thinking probably right around a year and a half before we have the house built. And once the house is built, we have a whole guest suite. So you guys are all welcome. And so that's the plan, is to have enough room for people to visit. So the rental place is very small. I think it has one extra bedroom, but the bedrooms are very small. In fact, we were talking about that earlier. This is my office, which is the smallest bedroom we have here. And the room I'm going to use there for my office is one of the largest there, and it's about half the size of this room. So their bedrooms are really small. All their rooms are really small. So but yeah, definitely need to come and visit once.
The asteroid is depleted.
Definitely need to come and visit once. I live in a 200 square foot studio. I'll be fine. Yeah. See, I don't. This place is about 2,000 square feet. And I don't have enough room for all my junk here. Now, with that said, I'm throwing away a lot of junk, giving away a lot of junk. So I'll have a lot less junk after we move, which is part of the stress. Just trying to go through everything, get rid of stuff. I'm finding stuff from the 80s and 90s that I have still. So, like I said, I save everything. So, and unfortunately, the wife's thrown away quite a few things that were very valuable, but that's what I get for letting her clean out stuff. So. But yeah, it's we definitely need to downsize, so it had to be done. Had to be done. Yeah, well, hindsight's always 20/20. I had a bag full of cords that were all, cords of all kinds of different kinds, all run you 20 or 30 bucks a pop. And I had a big old bag of cords that were just about everything. HDMI cords, power cords, whatever. Pretty sure that got tossed. Really bummed about, but I'll send Craig in here in a second. I think he's done with all the scoredites, so I'll send him over. Yeah, he's not doing nothing. Where are we at? We're at 8-1. Let me check out 8-2. Yeah, we actually don't have that many. Considering we're actually lower than usual.
The asteroid is depleted.
Normally we have like, I don't know, 10 or 12 people, or, you know, 12 and up in the fleet. So we're a little lower today. Alright, so nobody's in 8-2. But there are quite a few asteroids. So it looks pretty good. They're not super huge, but a couple bigger ones. It's got some of everything. Yeah, go ahead and head over to 8-2. I'll finish these last ones up here. And that way I can cover your escape. Oh, we got some rats. Oh, somebody's already got them. Cool beans. Now I just got to remember to bring the drones back. Yeah, I'll clean those all up. But yeah, my wife mentioned that multiple times when we rented this place was, you do realize it's a lot smaller there. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you do realize it's a lot smaller. Yeah. Not a problem. Oh, that one. Where did that one come from?
The asteroid is depleted.
Wow, that's weird. Alright, well, I guess we'll do this one. Alright, compression's off. So I won't be able to finish these off, because I'm going to run out of cargo space. So I'll just let her fill up. So let her fill up. Alright, there goes Jedzia.
The asteroid is depleted.
Alright, maybe we will get them all. Now we won't. We're going to run out of space here in just a second. Just a second. All right, cargo hold full. Okay, ladies and gents, I have to hit the hay early tonight. See everyone Wednesday. All right. Kicking, thanks for being here. Appreciate all the gift subs and all the bits. Sorry you had some blossom problems. I hate when that happens. Oop, where'd they all go? Did he pick them all up? He must have picked them all up. Sucks. Huh. Or did they disappear? No, they didn't disappear. Yeah, compression is definitely a must. Definitely a must. You know, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if they do or not. Oh, all kinds of movie buffs. Meat Popsicle. I don't remember that one, but it does sound familiar. All right. Let's go ahead and warp to Jackson. Jackson's usually close enough. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Classic sci-fi movie quote. About the meat popsicle? Is that Alien? All right. Compress. There we go. Now we got some space back. All right. Big bad the boom. Think Bruce Willis. Armageddon? I don't remember Meat Popsicle. Armageddon. Bruce Willis. I mean, you got the diehards. That wouldn't have been in there. What else was Bruce Willis in? Before he has a condition as well. Fifth Element? That might be it. Yeah, Fifth Element. That might be it. Lilo Dallas Multipass. It's a thing I have an issue with. Yeah, he was in Fifth Element. What else was he in? He said sci-fi, so yeah, so that would have had to been it, because Armageddon really wasn't sci-fi. No one wins. I don't know, Meat Popsicle. That does sound familiar, though. Yeah, it says Fifth Element. Yeah, Fifth Element. Put in Final Cap on it. Yeah, I've been yawning a lot. Sorry, I'm not sleeping well at all, so way too many things going on. He Googled it. Yeah. No, Jerry Cannon and those guys got it. They said Fifth Element. I think JK213, he had it first in the stream. So yeah, exactly, Jackson. You got a lot going on too, so yeah, I feel like I'm juggling flaming bowling balls. And I am dropping more than I'm catching. Because they are... Every time I solve one problem, there are 3 more that crop up. Like this latest one. Now our dog is too heavy to ride in the plane with us. So I've got to try and put her on a diet for the next month. See if we can maybe get her down. If we don't get her down, she can't ride on the plane with us. Which, then what do we do, right? Yeah. Now, see, I never have problems sleeping. I usually sleep like a rock. But ever since since we had Benedict put down, I haven't been sleeping well. So he slept with us. So yeah, that's been a little bit. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. It feels like it's been 6 months. So, but yeah, today is 2 weeks. Oh. Wi-Fi cameras at my mom's house to watch for my sister's hijinks. Oh my lord. See, that's crazy. I'm sorry for that. Though it probably helps to have Wi-Fi cameras at your mom's house just to keep an eye on mom too. So make sure she doesn't have any accidents. And just today she proved it was necessary. Yeah, they usually do. They usually do. As soon as you install them. Oh, mom's in assisted living. Well, that's good. Because that way, at least, yeah, they can keep an eye on her. So that'll help. I forgot you actually did have her put in assisted living. So that's good. At least they can kind of keep an eye on her. I know she was having a lot of trouble. So is she going to sell the house? Because then you wouldn't have any problems with the sister. She probably doesn't want to sell it. But yeah, since it's unoccupied, it's yeah, and you're not around, so Box full of stuff. So yeah, so she's just pilfering things. Yep, been there, done that. That happened after my mom passed. Well, my dad passed first, and then after mom passed, I had several that were going through and taking what they wanted. So yeah, well, that's good. Unfortunately, though, if she does know, it might keep her from doing it. But yeah, then you wouldn't be able to see what she's taken. But yeah, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry for that, buddy. What happened to all my asteroids? Yeah, I know. You would hope with family that would be something you wouldn't have to have, but unfortunately, that's where I found the worst to be. I've got 8 brothers and sisters, so you can imagine. Stop it. Still, I hope for the best for your movement. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, right now the biggest issue is a dog. The wife has make sure she's gone to bed. But the wife has gone for off the deep end since Benedict has passed, and she pretty much carries the other dog around everywhere. She's small enough to carry, but she's not that small. So, as you know, because they've got to be under them, and the crate, the soft crate, has to be under 15 pounds, which we didn't think was a problem. Because she's, last time I had her weighed, she weighed in at 11 pounds. But, had her weighed today at the vet, and she's at almost 13 pounds. So, but they're thinking that I should be able to get her down before our flight, but that's a whole lot of what if. So, but yeah, no, you're definitely welcome to join me. We definitely can set you up. It's very cheap over there, and if you get a job where you can, work from anywhere, that makes it even better. So. That makes it even better.
The asteroid is depleted.
Not all jobs, unfortunately, work that way, but that would make it definitely worthwhile. There's quite a few younger guys that are doing that. They are younger guys and gals that are doing that. They're doing their internet business and working remotely. They just got to make sure that they have solar power and dedicated internet. So, but yeah, unfortunately though, with your situation going back and forth, it makes it a lot harder. So, yeah. But yeah, they have a 15-pound limit, so. And right now, her and her crate weigh 15 and a half pounds. So yeah, so, and of course the crate that she fits in is not the one the airline will accept, so not sure how that's going to work. So, and so yeah, there's a whole bunch of what ifs on that too. What if I get, we're planning on driving to Dallas and getting on a flight there because we can just have one stop. But if we drive to Dallas and they won't let her on the plane, what do we do? Our house is sold, our cars are sold, we're going to have a rental car that I will have already turned in since we're taking a flight, we're not coming back, and yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. So I'm having to plan contingency upon contingency upon contingency. So like I said, the average Filipino makes what we would consider about $100 a month. So that's what they live on. So now we're gonna live on about $2,000 a month, the two of us, and I think we're probably gonna live pretty high. I think $2,000 will have extra left over that we'll put aside, and so. But yeah, that's the plan. So, but that's one of the other problems. My 401k. We're planning on living off my 401k. 401k announced when I contacted him that I can't set anything up with them until 2 or 3 months after I'm separated from my company, which is like, what? And of course, that's when we'll already be in the Philippines. So if something goes wrong, I won't be here to fix it. So yeah, there's a whole lot of up in the air stuff. But I'm sure it's all going to work out. So right now, it's about 57 of their dollars to one of ours. Usually, I always do the conversion at 50 to 1. And so, and that's where we're at, JK. I'm in Kansas City. We're about eight hours away from Dallas. So, but yeah, it's only one stop if we fly from Dallas. Unfortunately, the only airline that'll let you carry the dog on the plane with you is Korean Airlines, at least to the Philippines, and they have the smallest requirements for their carrying case than anyone in the world. And unfortunately, I have a dachshund, so she's really long, which doesn't meet their requirements. So, but yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of what if, but we're working with a company that. And they have a service that they can get her to the Philippines if for some reason she can't be on the plane. But it's going to cost us a lot. So, yep. There you go. Yeah, it can be. So sorry about that, but yeah, nobody wants to hear about my crap. But yeah, it's been a little overwhelming. We did finally, looks like, get the house sold. Of course, it hasn't closed yet because we're still here, but we did finally get that solidified, I believe, last night. So which was a load off. So. Because unfortunately, we're probably going to have to live on that until all the other financing gets taken care of. Since everybody's kind of screwing with my money. So, since even though I'll be separated from my company, I can't get access to my money for several months. But, c'est la vie. So. Clovis. Because you're in Amarillo. Okay. Yeah, my wife has a friend outside of Dallas, and so we may have to see how that goes. But we're also playing around with the company we're working with is based out of Seattle. And so we're playing around with the idea of maybe driving to Seattle, which of course is a 25-hour drive time, not regular time, which I have never made a drive that far. My wife just seems to think it's a walk in the park, no problems. Of course, she won't drive any of it. But we're kind of toying with that because if something goes wrong, we have that company there to kind of back us up. So there's something on my monitor.
The asteroid is depleted.
And so, but I don't know how that's actually, if that's feasible or not. So, no, 50, I do the conversion of 50 to 1. Right now it's like 57, 58 to 1. So, but I always do all my calculations at 50 to 1 because it's always above that. I think ever since I've been looking at it, it's always been above 50. I think right before her and I got together, it was down in like 48, 49. But ever since, it's always been above 50. So I always do the conversion at 50 to 1 just because it's cleaner. But yeah. Goes a lot further. So, I mean, perfect example. We're paying $300 for our rent. Yeah, probably closer to 1,000. Yeah, at least 1,000. I'd say probably 1,000, 1,500. Food is pretty cheap, but our rent is $300 a month. The internet that we just had hooked up is $30 a month. You know, the electric is the most expensive one, but it's still way cheaper than here. And I used to pay all their utilities. So when I stayed with her sister, every time I went over, we stayed with her sister. And I would pay all their utilities for 3 months. And it would usually come out to less than $300. And I would pay natural gas, cable, internet, electric, water. And it always came out to less than $300 for 3 months. I pay more than that here for 1 month of electric. So she was always like, no, you can't pay that much. That's way too much. And I always said, look, you're making me use the air conditioner. So I want to make sure that after I leave, you're not going to get hit with a bill that you can't cover. So I always paid it for the month we were there, and the following month, and then the third month just to make sure it was all covered. So excellent. I'm glad you can see it. Yeah, we had a deaf person that was in one day, and they suggested this closed captioning mod for OBS, and it does seem to be working well. But unfortunately, that guy hasn't been back since. So, but I have it there now. If anybody comes, I never thought about somebody watching a stream that couldn't hear, and so, but yeah, it was kind of interesting. So yeah, it's one I have on there just in case, so that I'm more available. So I would probably say that would be a little low, Jackson. Like I said, I've heard of people living on 1,500 and even as low as 1,000, but I think 1,000's probably stretching it. So you really have no backup. Like I said, we're gonna live on 2,000 for 2 of us, and so, but yeah, I would say definitely 1,000 you could do, and so. But yeah, 600 might be a little low, and you could probably pull it off. Like I said, our rent's only 300, and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So, but But yeah, that's renting. We're renting a house, and it's a full house. So, but we're renting it for $300 a month, and like I said, so far all we have hooked up is the internet, and that's $30. So, $30 a month. So, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're working over there and you're getting paid Filipino wages, so yeah, they don't make anywhere near that. So, but if you're working for an American company that's paying you American wages, yeah, then you should be able to survive. But
The asteroid is depleted.
a lot of people are living off of their Social Security, so. And like I said, most of them are getting at least $1,000, $1,500 a month, and that's what a lot of them are shooting for. So, especially if you plan on having a girlfriend, so because that's where it really shoots up. So, yeah. So 35,000, right? So that comes out to at 50 conversion, like that's what I do it at, just because it's easier for the math. But I find it. Here we can find my calculator. So 35,000 divided by 50. Yeah, so that's about $700 a month. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think you probably could. Like I said, right now, if you had 700, it's really, the conversion's about 58. So that's going to get you 40,000. I mean, you could probably live on it. You wouldn't live well. But you'd survive. But you probably wouldn't be able to date a whole lot of girls. So, because that's where the money usually comes in. I don't have to worry about that. So, but yeah, that's where the money usually comes in, because that's what costs you. Yeah, no, everything over there is going to be, yes. If you're looking at a Filipino wage over there, yes, it's not going to be worth it, because they're going to pay you. So a perfect one, I looked at the embassy, working at the American embassy in the Philippines, and they pay next to nothing, because they're paying Filipino wages. And the problem with it is, it gets even worse. You have to live there for over a year before you can even apply for that job. So which means you got to survive for a year on your savings or whatever before you can even apply for the job to try and get it. And so yeah, because those were all things I had looked at one point in time. But what you'd really want is an internet-based job that you currently do from America, but you could do from over there. My sister, she does accounting work for dental company, I think, and she does it. She lives in Florida. I think the company's in Pennsylvania. They don't care where she is. Sometimes she does it when she's on a cruise ship. She would be one of the perfect ones that could do that kind of stuff. And so I think she works the first 20 days of the month are her busy days to get her accounting work done, and then the last 10 days of the month she's not as busy. But yeah, that makes a bigger difference. So I'm sitting here talking so much, Kragen's over here not minding a thing, completely wasting his time. But yeah, you would definitely want to be working for an American company, not a Filipino company, because you're going to get paid Filipino wages. 35,000 is a very high Filipino wage, like I said. The average Filipino makes about $5,000 a month. And that's a month. Yeah, when my wife came here, she made more per hour. That's weird.
The asteroid is depleted.
Why'd they disappear? I actually targeted them, but then they all of a sudden disappeared. They weren't targeted anymore. But anyway, yeah. She made more in an hour here in America at her first job that she got, walking in off the street, than she made in a whole month in the Philippines. So yeah, they think the roads are paved with gold, and as far as they're concerned, they are. But then she saw what we had to pay for rent and electric and all that stuff, and she realized, oh, it costs gold as well. So, but yeah, there aren't a whole lot of jobs in the Philippines. In fact, most of the Filipinos have to travel overseas to work, especially the men. But the women outnumber the men 5-1. I think was the last I heard, 5-1. And so there are 5 women for every man. And so most of the men work overseas and send the money home to the wives or girlfriends or mistresses or whatever. And so, because there's really not a whole lot of jobs in the Philippines. And it's a very discriminatory job market there. Like when you go in the department store, the malls, everyone is female and in the 20 to 25 range. Once they're over 25, they can't get a job unless they're highly skilled. And so, but yeah. All right, let's launch you. But yeah, I wasn't trying to burst your bubble. If you had a company here you were working for that didn't care where you lived, that would be the best. I think they refer to it now as a digital nomad. And there are a lot of those in the Philippines. Because it's so cheap to live there. They go there because then their money goes a lot further because they're making American wages but living in one of the cheapest countries. So, oh, ads are on. I don't think anybody's seeing ads though. But yeah, you definitely want to visit. Like I said, once I have the house built, we'll have a whole guest suite, and all you got to pay for is your airfare, and I'll pretty much cover everything else. So that way you guys will get kind of a little bit of experience with it. But yeah, it's a beautiful country. but it's really, really, really poor country. Not a whole lot of jobs.
The asteroid is depleted.
And, yeah, so money goes a long way. So. But that's one of the reasons we're moving there, is because I don't have a whole lot of retirement money. So this will allow it to go a lot further. And it's allowing me to retire early, because I'm only 57. So I am young by retirement standards. Most of the people in my profession have worked till they're 70, and then unfortunately die shortly after retiring. So I've had several co-workers that have passed away right after they retired within 6 months. So because they worked till they were late 60s, early 70s, and so. But yeah, I always said that wouldn't be me, so wasn't gonna let that happen. So.
The asteroid is depleted.
Excuse me. Yeah, I see we're losing a lot of them. Ironically, the viewers on the stream are going up, but the people in the fleet are going down. So I don't know what's going on there, but back to work, Bond. Yep. Nope. Nope, not trying to beat the Bezos. Like I said, as retirement goes, I am very, very small retirement, but I have enough to build a house in the Philippines and live at least long enough for my Social Security to kick in. So it's quiet time in Eve Twitch now. Yeah. I don't know if there's anybody. There's usually, this is the time where a lot of people are flying around. So usually a bunch of people around now in Eve. So yeah, Ghosty's on and Narcos is on. That's it. Yeah, not as many. And then, of course, the ones that are sitting there watching Gates, which are kind of, I don't know why anybody would watch them, but people do. So. But yeah, Narcos has got just a little bit less than Ghosty at the moment. So we'll probably, when we go to cut it off, we'll probably raid a Narcos. So sorry, I actually clicked on my own stream and then I was getting an echo. So but yeah. Yeah. That's why I like this time, though. Because if people are here watching me, and it means they want to be here watching me. Sorry about that. Yeah, so did I. So I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate all the supportive comments. Like I said, it was a bad weekend, so several things seemed like they were falling through, including our house sale. But it pulled out of the nosedive at the last minute, and so I think it hasn't closed yet, and it probably won't close till the end of the month, but we did make a formal agreement. So I'm pretty sure our house is going to be sold, which will give me enough to live a couple years in the Philippines. Yeah, year and a half in the Philippines, if nothing else kicks in, which I know I'll have it resolved by then. So kicking left me and I have the lead. There you go. No, I'm glad to, and I like I said, I wanted to. I think when it gets closer, I'm probably gonna have to take some time off, just because I'm gonna have to pack up my rig, and I'm actually carrying the rig with me on the plane, which is probably gonna cause some problems. My CPU will not fit in a carry-on, so I'm gonna have to check it, which is causing me some grief. Don't want to do that. But between that and carrying the dog, we got a whole mess of stuff that we're trying to work out. So, but yeah, so but yeah, right now we're trying to evaluate which has the best potential for redundancies. So, because we can't end up, driving someplace and not being able to get our dog on the plane with us. So I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm hoping to keep it to a week or two. So now that I have the internet already hooked up there, which was kind of one of the requirements, it should be. I'm actually ordering a desk that I'm having delivered from Amazon to the Philippines, which it's going to be pretty nice. Costing me a little bit more than it should because of the delivery, but sounds like it'll get there. So yeah, so I should be, when we get there, if and when we get there with the dog and the computer and everything intact, I should be able to get things going fairly quickly, as long as the power stays up and the internet turns out to be at least enough for me to run. I may not be able to multi-box, but at least I'll be able to run one. So, but no, I do appreciate that. But yeah, it looks like it could work out. But yeah, as of now, we're tentatively targeting the 9th of April as the day we fly. We're probably going to leave a day early to drive to Dallas, if that's the way we still go. If we have to drive to Seattle, I'll have to leave 3 or 4 days early, which will be a problem because we're working until the 4th. So we retire on the 4th, both her and I. It's our last working day. And then the tentative plan, we have not bought tickets yet because we need the dog to be finalized with all the paperwork, because there's a ton of paperwork that has to be filled out before we can even buy our tickets and get them scheduled. So, but yeah, so we're looking at a month. So, but yeah. And then, of course, my work is just causing problems because my boss, since I was such a nice guy and gave him 2 months' notice, he's trying to get a year's worth of work out of me before I leave, which is ridiculous because I've got so many other things going on. I really need to get it. So, but yep, I will. I definitely will. So, but yeah, the house sale was one of the biggest ones because if we didn't sell the house, it was going to be a big problem. So, but like I said, we came to an agreement just yesterday, and so it's a very nice family, and so it sounds like we're going to be in good shape there, which will get me enough cash flow to at least make sure we can survive in the Philippines until everything else kicks in, because all my other stuff is causing problems, which is very frustrating. But it seems to be normal. So, But yeah, I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, our biggest concern now is the weight of the dog. So we need her to lose, I think, 2 pounds. And I'm not sure that's going to be possible with my wife. So what is a daily take home and with how many tunes? Yeah, I don't keep track of that, Scott. But I've never been an ISK per hour type of guy. So all the minerals that I mine here, I don't sell. I actually use to build. And so in those cases, I don't sell them. But I do sell the things that I build from them. So I build a lot of ships that I sell and that kind of stuff. But I couldn't tell you, to be honest. We did some abyssals the other night, Blossom and I. And I want to say we probably made, I don't know, 50 million that night. And that's probably been one of my higher nights. So, but I think when we were doing the drifter ones too, I think I made 100 million one of those nights, and that was a high night. But yeah, but I don't do that every night. So yeah, like here, the minerals I have in here now looks like 93 million. I'm running 2 tunes. I'm multi-boxing, but my other one I'm never paying attention to. He's only got 29 million that's in his cargo hold for some unknown reason. I don't know why it's drastically different, but yeah. So what's that? 120, 130 million total for the 2 of them for the night. So yeah, so. But like I said, we also don't mine every night either. So I run missions some nights. I might make 20 million on a mission night. But yeah, so. And then I only stream 4 nights a week. So that's usually the only time I play Eve. On the other nights, if I do play Eve, I just log in to do my dailies so that I at least try and get my free skill points, if nothing else. But yeah, there are people that make a lot more. A lot of nullsec runners, those kind of guys. A lot of the guys here make a lot more. So yeah, but I do okay. But yeah, it's mostly just to keep me busy. But that's another thing that's going to be, because I don't know that I can afford the $40 a month for two tunes when I start cutting down my monthly allowance. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. I've been trying to look for a deal to get it for cheaper, so yeah. Yeah, I know in nullsec you can make a lot more. I do PI as well and some of the other stuff, but PI and high sec is really not profitable, but I do PI mostly because I need it for the stuff that I build. And that's about all the PI I do in high sec is for the stuff that I build. I have one tune that I have 4 tunes total. Yeah, 4 tunes total. I only play 2 of them regularly. 3 are on one account and 1 is on the other. But the one of the tunes has a bunch of PI and wormhole space, which is super profitable, but I haven't found the wormhole in many years to be able to collect it. So that's kind of a running one we got on the stream, that if anybody finds it, I'll split it with them, because it's got quite a bit in there. So probably take us a while to get it out. But there are a couple MP or PC corps that'll, for 400 million, will find your wormhole for you. So I did 100 million for a day with a T1 combo and Orca. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I'm more of a. I do a little bit of everything. So yeah. So whose ship is that? Blossom. Oh yeah. So we got to invite her back to the fleet. Come on, I am wormholes most days I play and do not know what to look for. There you go. I just sent you one, Blossoms. Like great minds think alike. I just noticed that your ship was a different color. I was like, what is she doing out there? Because you disconnected. But yeah. Yeah, we did a bit. I did Abyssals for the first time one day last week with Blossom. And yeah, I don't know, we made 50 million that night, which is a high one for me. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of people that look for that kind of stuff, and so you got to go through and scan wormhole to wormhole to wormhole until you find the one that's specific. So, and I've given it in here a couple times, but yeah, one of these days when it's actually, I think it's worth over 400 million now. But one of these days, maybe I'll pay the PC Corp the 400 million and have them find it for me and just go that route. But it was a wormhole system that my 20-year-old corp lived in for the better part of 20 years. So that's why it's set up in there, and we lost it to people here, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. So yeah. I thought about doing it on stream a couple times just to look for it. I know how to find it. It's a time consuming process. So going from wormhole to wormhole to wormhole until you find the right link. So, but there, like I said, there's a bunch of corps that do it. So I'm based out of I'm 7 jumps from Jita, where my home system is. Right here, where we mine for the mining event. It's near Dodixie. So, but this is one we chose just because it was more central to all my viewers. So that's why we mine here. So, but I have a jump clone that I jump to every Monday night to do the mining, and stay here till Wednesday or Thursday, and then jump back to my home system. So, yeah. And that's what you were saying also in nullsec. So if you got a jump clone down there, that works. But yeah, and that's what I reset the ones that I have in the wormhole system. I've been resetting them for years. So yeah, so. But yeah, I just can't until I find the wormhole. I can't pick up the stuff. So right, right. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Sorry for yawning. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so. Too much going on. Compress. I've got a tune near Dixie. There you go. Yep, you're always welcome to join us if you want to mine. We provide all the boost and compression, and whatever you mine is yours. We don't charge anything, so completely free. So we have a corp associated with my stream that is a completely free corp, zero tax corp, and we have several of the viewers that are in the corp. So But yeah, you don't have to be in the corp to mine with us. Everybody's welcome. So, and Blossom will even buy the ore from you if you want. 95% Jita price. So, it's not a bad deal. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're in Eveonline, which I think is about 8 jumps from Do-Dixie. So, and this is where we mine every week on Monday. Yeah. And actually, yeah, I with the new overview, it's actually blocking a lot of stuff, Blossom. So it actually worked out pretty good. Normally, with my old overview, you could see where we were all the time. So I don't mask anything except for the main one up here, and so and my chat. But yeah, that was it used to be where it was always displayed. Now, because of the way this new overview is that we're using, I don't usually have it displayed. So yep, yep, yeah. And we usually have this. I mean, we've got 6 people in our fleet, and there's only 6 people in the system. We've got it usually to ourselves. So yeah. We did have another one that we used, which is one jump over, and we had some conflict with another minor corp, and so we moved over here, which is actually better. It's got more belts, and it's actually worked out better for us. So yeah, so it's kind of funny. They actually did us a favor by being a pain in the rear end. I'll come bring a tune to help. I've got nothing else happening at the moment. Well, we're actually getting ready. I'm getting ready to log off, so this is about as long as I usually go. But we usually do from 9:30 Central to 12:30 Central time. So it's about 12:15 Central now. So yeah, so I'm getting ready to quit for tonight. But we will be back next Monday if you want to join us. I'd hate to have you jump out here now and we're not gonna be here. So sorry about that. But yeah, we're on America time, so I'm gonna finish up these 2 asteroids and then I'm gonna call it because I think these are the last ones. Yep, last plague. So, but yeah, yeah, yeah. These most of these guys are East Coast. I'm Central, and so I'm in Kansas City. So at least for the next month, and then I'm moving permanently to the Philippines. So, yep. Yeah, I get a lot of foreigners because I'm late American time. So yeah, I get a lot of foreigners. Several from Germany, Italy, Australia. I'm trying to think where the other ones were. But yeah, so CaptLFStern, what's up?
The asteroid is depleted.
Yeah, it hasn't changed much since 2016, so couple things, but not much. Maybe a few more events than 2016, but you're thanks for joining us. You're always welcome. It's got a lot more ships. But other than that, I don't think a whole lot's changed. Jackson may disagree with me, but yeah, more ships. It's really not that bad. It'll come back to you pretty quick. So I've taken 10-year sabbaticals. So this account was created about 5-6 months after Eve went live in 2003. And so, but I haven't played the whole 5 years? So 22 years, 23 years, yeah. But I played probably 10 plus of those, so I've taken some pretty big sabbaticals, and yeah, it wasn't that bad coming back. I had to learn the gank places to avoid, usually by going there and getting killed, but other than that, it really not much has changed. Yeah, it does take a lot of time. It is addicting, so, and it still has that problem. So,
Is depleted.
still has that problem. So, all right, Jackson, I finished off the plague. I've just got these 2 Scordite left. So, I'll sit here and wait because I don't want you to be unguarded. No, anytime, Captain. Appreciate you stopping by. You're always welcome. Yeah, we got almost 2 belts. That's not bad. 2 full belts. Oh, guess I forgot to salvage a couple more. What the heck? There you go. Take care. Thanks again for stopping by. Ooh. We're shut down. Clean up the last of these cans. Back with coffee. There you go. That's what Jerry Can was talking about, though. He's usually a hot chocolate guy at night, so. But it's morning for you, Drachenhort, so that makes sense. I actually got to go in the office tomorrow, which I am not at all looking forward to. What's up, Linley? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. We're just getting ready to close up shop. I'm going to probably raid a Narcos. He's always a lot of fun. He was low man on the pole when I checked a minute ago. Just have to see if he's still running low. Oh, actually, looks like he logged. Well, that little craphead, he didn't raid me. That really sucks. So I guess it's going to be Ghosty. Yeah, it looks like he raided Caldari Prime Pony. Yeah, so. Which he's doing his drawing. So that's up to you guys. We could do Ghosty or we could do Caldari Prime. Caldari Prime's doing his drawing. So let me know which you prefer. I seem to have misplaced a skiff. Be fun to find it sometime later. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like finding $20 in your pocket. You know, it's like, whoa. Where'd that come from? CPPC. I don't know what that means, Blue Gray. Yeah, I don't know what that means. All right. We got everybody here. Oh, it's just Captain Blossom and us. You're tired. I am tired, but I still don't know what you mean. All right, let me get docked. Ergonomics, that's the one I want.
Warp drive active.
All right. System ergonomics. There we go. All right. Oh, Caldari Prime Pony Club. Yeah. Gotcha. CPPC. Sorry. I should have got that. Yeah, I mean, he's just drawing. He's not playing Eve, but we could get him, so. And he'll probably raid Ghosty when he's done. So, yeah. So why don't we go ahead and raid him? And then we'll get that going. So, yeah. So, let me get him set up. But thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow is my bowling night, so I will not be streaming tomorrow night. But I'll be back on Wednesday night, 9:30 Central, GMT -6. And I'll see you guys then. Let's go ahead and raid. Yeah, you too. Jackson, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the gift subs. Jerry Can, have a good night. JKT, have a good night. We'll see you guys. Blue Gray, have a good night. We'll see you guys. Drachenhort, have a good night. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks again, and I will talk to you later. Strangedane, have a good night.